Hi, welcome to this LGBTQ 2S plus Tower Love reading. My name's Sophia. Welcome to this community. Excuse me. So it's quite unusual. Oh, I'm sure I say this quite a lot, but what I was getting was religious. I'll just say what it is because I don't know about religion. You go in a church and they're singing these songs, churchly, godly songs. So I was getting, this is the image I was getting, was someone at home, say washing dishes on, humming, like that, but godly songs. Now, yeah, that's why I said it's going to be weird, but whatever I say sometimes is weird. And I connected the dots is like there's a religious aspect of that. It's a comfort which you're doing. Say you're humming, and the humming actually makes you feel better, not the actual religion. That's a misinterpretation. Like people go to church and they're like, yeah, God save us. Yeah, God save us. Yeah, God save us. Do you see what I mean? But that's the energy rising from the song because it's making everyone feel good. It's not God saving us. Because that doesn't last till you come out of church. When you come out of church, you're not energetically high from that. They keep going back to the church because that's where they think the energy is, and they misunderstand it that it's the church. Do you see? If you're religious, I'm just saying what I'm getting and whatever. It's nothing to do with church. It's energy. Energy don't see religion or church anyway. Anyway, so I was getting, and it's connected to my collective reading, Twin Flame community and New Earth community. Okay, so let's get into it. I've got a Facebook group. I'm going to do a talk. Actually, the talk, I don't think I'm going to do it today, to be honest with you. But the talk I'm going to do is connected to the energy that I'm getting at the moment about misunderstanding. And exactly like what I said about the religious aspect in this reading, there's a lot of misunderstanding and people think, okay, I go to church because I felt good. People say, come to our tribe or whatever, and you see how you feel good, right? And so even AA, they all sit round and you feel good because you're not alone and you can resonate with others that are speaking up about their situation. AA might not be good for you, but you see, there's something like that, which I feel the energy. I don't know how long that, I don't know if that's the planets or whatever. So anyway, the Facebook group, I'm going to do a talk video specifically about that. Going to do other tarot readings, extra additional stuff you get in there. Plus, people like me that's in mission are all up in there in the Facebook group. So you get all different kinds of people that are moving forward, working on themselves, healing, with their person, all that kind of stuff. So it's not just me. Links in the description box. So this is Queen of Wands, Two of Swords, Judgment, a wake-up call. I think I had this with, I think it was you guys the other day as well. So yeah, the Queen of Wands to me is a fake-ass spiritual leader. To me, with this card, these are my cards, and with this reading. And what I mean by that is, like I said, religion. If you can go listen to someone who says religion is whatever. And I'm not dishing out religion. My person is a Rasta, and that's a religion, right? So what I'm saying to you is that it's about energy. Energy, you live, the air you breathe on this planet is energy. Do you think energy knows about religion? Right? That's what's important, and that's what I teach. So you can go to religion, you can get money, you can do all you want. If you don't understand like how to work with the law of the planet, which most rich and successful do, they cannot. And if you think, oh no, they don't, I'm like, okay, how come you don't hear of their children? Because not necessarily their children master what they know. Do you see? They absolutely, the majority of the rich and famous, subconsciously, how I did, got successful from natural laws, and they just don't know they're doing it. So this is you, literally you doing something which is, like I said, fake ass, which is Reiki, acupuncture, yoga, walking barefoot in nature, meditation, religion. Two of Swords is why you're covering your heart, because you're like to your person and things are not working out, because it's like, well, Sophia, I go to church, right? And we pray to God and I believe in God. If you believe in God, I'm sure you would have clicked off by now because I would have offended you, right? So you just literally going because you was brought up to go. right? So this is like, I believe in God and all this kind of thing, right? And I'm like, yeah, and you think that opens you up. People don't do the work that I teach about transmuting negative of the law of the planet because they think, well, I've been to a Reiki healer. I've got some crystals and put in my third eye. You have to do the work. If not, you're not removing. And this is this. I think the planets is because the Two of Swords is facing this Queen of Wands. This is like making you making you aware, trying to make you aware to what you're actually following or doing. Because you might say, no, I am religious, that's it, you know, or oh, my family's not bad, so, you know, they wanted the best for me. I always get that, right, with counselling all day long. They wanted the best for me, so there's nothing wrong with it, right? I'm like, no, but it's not you, is it? It's not what you want. This planet isn't about third party. It's planet about what do you want. So you're following a religion that your mum told you to go from a child, right? Did you want to do that? You don't know because you was a child. Tradition or whatever, culture, right? You're doing it because of that. Or you're going to Reiki, acupuncture, yoga because spiritual leaders say it helps you, right? Doesn't mean that you're really passionate about it. Queen of Wands. Doesn't mean it's you're all encompassing of you and your mission and what you're supposed to. That mean that. That's the Two of Swords to the Queen of Wands. This is a fucking wake-up call. Judgment. But to come out of this, you have to get into your masculine. It doesn't mean you have to go, listen, all you lot at church, fuck off, church is no good, or whatever. Doesn't mean you have to go to your family, listen, religion is no good. I'm not saying religion, well, I won't say religion ain't no good, put it that way, right? What this is you working on you and finding out what you are. Then, right, if you're like, okay, I've worked on myself, I transmuted the negative energy and everything's working, I've done your counselling, religion's for me, happy days all day long, different story. This is doing it from something that's told you or you think is going to lead to something else, not because you want to do it. That's what this is. Wake up to it. And a masculine is, it takes guts to admit that. It takes courage to say, yeah, what I was doing wasn't working. People that book me and just do an image reading and they don't do the counselling, right? They go, and I'm always saying, and I can't help it, I channel what comes to me, and I say that, or you watching, I say, if you don't book me or book something that guarantees the work, it's pointless booking stuff that doesn't guarantee it. I guarantee everything. Now, my image reading, I guarantee the image reading, but I can't guarantee you moving forward in getting stuff unless you do the counselling. But the actuality of the image reading, it's you. I can read you all day long, right? I guarantee that. That's what this is. This is like, well, I feel spiritual, so I'm going to go to Reiki. Well, do it if they guarantee that it's going to work. This is what this is, waking you up. So this is about you, like, okay, I'm stopping all this, which takes courage, which is it's actually waking you up. It's not the strength card, it's the judgment. It's waking you up to what are you doing. That's why it's the judgment. And the angels, I feel, the guides, whatever, are waking you up. It's like, yeah, no, Sophia, I'm very spiritual. I do Reiki, acupuncture, yoga, meditation. And they're like, really? The spirituals are like, really? Is that your passion? Is that what you're here for? The Six of Pentacles, there's no balance in what you're doing. It's not bringing you anything, right? There's an imbalance here. And something about the Six of Pentacles, you ain't seeing the imbalance or are getting taken from you. So they just take it. It's like, I'm not going to go into it too much. Like I said, if you're that bothered about changing your life, which people like myself and people in mission that give you programs and services that we money back guarantee, but you have to take the action step. The action is not saying, okay, here's some money, matey, you heal me, Reiki. All right, I've got this on my desk. This will do something for me to show the universe that I like astrology. You know, that's easy. It's actually taking action. Wands are action. And you're blocked here because your heart is blocked. So there's no action. because she's covering her heart. Look, my hands are tied. I'm like, they're not tied. They're not tied. Underneath this, yeah, look, a page of wands. There's you, Sophia. I'm passionate. I'm doing what I got to do. I'm healing with this caduceus and all this. I'm healing, and I'm exactly the word caduceus anyway. And I'm like, no, you're a page. You're a student. And you will always be a student because you're covering your heart. You're not going into the roots of it, like sexual abuse and stuff like that you've suffered. Tower. This is your foundation. Like I said, Sophia, my mum, dad, they just done the best for me. Yeah, they were very religious. And well, how can they be that religion is that religion is a cult? A cult. A culture, right? That means cult. So, and I don't know what I knew one. See, I take it back. One person who I didn't really know her life, but she seemed so cool considering I think she was Christian, right? I was like, you've thrown me off because everyone I know that's religious talks about God, gives me the Bible. She wasn't that, but I knew she was because she was a religious person. No, anyway, this is about most people that are religious. There's some kind of, well, come every Sunday, or you must dress like this, and you've got to sit there for this long, and you got to know the hymns or whatever it is, right? That's your foundation. And it's waking up to your foundation of what you think it to be. My readings lately haven't been specific about gay coming out or cross dressers or anything like that. And like I said, I'm going to do a talk video because this planet doesn't see that. It just sees how you love yourself. Now, I'm not out, I'll give an example. I'm not out there saying I'm so proud. I'm the first black person on YouTube to make a community as a woman. That's what I'm trying to say here. And that's what I'm noticing with my readings. And that's what I'm going to talk about in my video on the Facebook group. So this is understanding you, what you think it is, right? That's what this is. I don't do a gay community. I do kind of, I'm definitely pulled towards the gay community, but it's not about the separation. It's about incorporating everybody. And because there isn't, a gay community might not go to the New Earth, gay person might not go to the New Earth community, a cross-dresser might not go to the New Earth community, but that gay or cross-dresser still needs my programs. It sounds vain, but it is what it is. My programs are simple to change planet Earth because it's natural law. It's not me, it's the programs. I create them around natural laws, right? And that's why I guarantee it. Does gravity stop working? No. That's how I can guarantee it. So regardless if you're gay or cross-dresser, right, I can guarantee you removing negativity like attracts like, then you're happy with your life. Wake up is your foundation, right? That's why I created this separate gay community. It's not just gay, it's for anybody. But like I said, if I put New Earth community, you would just be pulled towards the gay title, the LGBTQ title, right? But it's not about that. It's about the programs. We're living on, working with the natural laws of the air you breathe on the planet you live. Doesn't matter if you're black, white, single parent, whatever, right? The programs work with everybody. And that's what this is. This is waking up. You're following traditions, religions, belief systems. And then you've got this identity of yours, which is over there. And it's like, all you've got to do is ask, will energy see it? If it doesn't see it, well, it doesn't. It's a positive or negative. That's all energy knows about. And this to me is a fake version. There's no balance. There's two of swords, indecisive. Does that sound like a positive or negative? So all you have to do by living on this planet, judgment card, tower card, is to figure out how to change that frequency. And then you live happily. And then you attract the perfect gay partner. Then you attract people who don't mind, it's not even mind, who don't give a shit if you wear a dress or if you're a guy. Do you see? It's not about I go out there and be so gay and attract all gay people or cross-dressers. It's about this universe, like attracts like. So you focus on loving yourself, then loving situations, things, circumstances, and events come towards you. Forget the gay LGBTQ. But I have to make it, like I said, because gay cross-dressers wouldn't go to the New Earth community. This is the core of this reading, Judgment card, Tower, for your foundation needs to crumble of how you see things. Absolutely, how you see things. And stop, first of all, following fake-ass bullshit spiritual leaders that say Reiki, acupuncture, and I will say that to anyone's face. It doesn't work. It doesn't. If it does, it's a placebo effect, and it's only in the now, right? I've never heard anyone say I've had Reiki last week Thursday and I'm still buzzed and high from that experience. It's transformed me. All that negative is moved. I'm like, no. That's why you keep rebooking it, because that moment, right? Momentarily, you rebook that and you remember that moment. That's why. My counseling, no. I transmute it, right? So you want to check out the community, go to the Facebook group, check out my website, or just book me. Speak to you later.